everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Melinda and I post videos about basically everything and anything that I'm currently passionate about. Most of the time that means coffee, but yeah, I am in my first year of university and I know, especially if you're an international student like me, you're moving into a new country and everything, it's gonna be a bit of a daunting process. You just sort of want to be prepared and your girl has got you covered. People always tell me that university is the most transformative period of your life, and to a certain extent I do believe that. Most of your defining moments are going to happen in university, and also that's that high level education and exposure incorporated with the sense of independence that you get from living away from your parents. Hence why I'm so excited to bring you guys today's content. I have been in university for about 2 weeks now, and I really think that these 3 guidelines have helped me tremendously in the process of shifting my entire life over to New Zealand. So without further ado, let's get into the video, shall we? Number 1, get organized. I know you guys are probably pretty tired of hearing this from your mentors, your parents, or basically any authoritative figure in your life, but they're really onto something, guys. A little planning really goes a long way. And what do I mean by getting organized? You just plan and simplify those plans. The key to good organization is most oftentimes short-term planning. But don't get me wrong, when I say short-term planning, I don't mean to not have long-term goals. Long-term goals are very important. How can you short-term plan? In my case, I'm a little more old school in the sense that I get myself a tiny little notebook and I write down all of the important deadlines. I section off the page into 4 sections to just represent each of my courses. Yeah, basically I write down all of the deadlines for the assignments, quizzes, and I even write down the test dates. If you're more of a digital person, you can always opt for Google Docs. They have a Google Drive that you can sign up for. Very, very, very useful if you're starting uni, so try to get into that before you start. And you can also use a free app that I know of called Evernote. And on this app you can basically make notes, checklists, everything of that sort, and like sort them off into files if you want to. It's really useful. Try it out. Number 2, establish a routine. You're probably going to need some time to figure this out just because you do need time to get used to the lecture timings, tutorial timings, and all the university itself. So don't rush on this, give yourself time, and when you feel comfortable, then try to like figure out where the bulk of your time is going to and how you would like to spend that time. And most of the time when you do your routine, try to align it with your priorities. In my case, my priority has always been academics and gym and, well, now my YouTube channel. So I try to make sure that I always have time put aside for those things and keep your priorities at a minimum, because you don't want to fill up your week to the point of not really having time to spend time on anything else. This is your first year. Let yourself be in the moment and experience the unexpected. Something that I personally find very useful when it comes to planning out my day is this website called freecollegeschedulemaker.com. And yeah, it's really easy to navigate and extremely useful, so you're welcome. Finally, set long-term goals. And it should also be the umbrella of all your short-term plannings. In my case, I very much do intend to spend a year abroad in the UK, hopefully, just to experience it. And by doing extensive prep and putting the bulk of my time into my academics, I am working towards this goal. And another goal of mine is to also be healthier than I am last year. I know this is very generic, but my motivation behind this is because obesity typically runs in my family. I've grown up seeing my family sort of been plagued by physical illnesses, mental illnesses, and I think the root cause of it is just not paying attention to their general health. So I am making it a point for myself to be very aware of myself, aware of what I'm putting into my body and how I'm processing my thoughts and everything like that. Okay, so I hope that was useful for you guys. I really just hope that I made it as simple as possible and as easy to follow and doable as possible. Just because I know how stressful this whole process can be and you really don't need a YouTube video to add that stress. Yeah, I hope that this was useful. I hope it can help you in some way. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe and feel free to leave me any suggestions for any more videos. Thank you for watching again. Goodbye.